now we are going to talk about how to do tags properly. We are going to have more on this in the SEO lesson, but right now I want you guys to create your listings. For now, we just need to know the basics to get our listings up. We can fine tune and perfect things later, but it's better to get it up and to get a good foundation rather than taking 10 times as long because we want to be absolutely perfect. Because the first listings you put out, that's not going to be the final version of that. You're going to perfect them over time as you grow and scale. The important part about tags when you're creating your listing is to use all 13 of them. Do not repeat short tail keywords within your tags. An example of this is using the tags pink wedding decor and then summer wedding decor. So you're using wedding decor twice and you really only need to have that in your tags once, that combination. So instead I would do decor pink wedding, because you're getting decor pink wedding, and summer wedding decor because you're getting summer wedding and wedding decor. Make sure that the title of your listing is included in the tags as tags in phrases. So break up your title and turn it into tags. Tags do not need to make sense grammatically. This is not English class. They just need to show the important words that might be searched next to each other. Example would be girl nursery decor girl, girl decor nursery. So no two words are next to each other in the same order twice. So you're mixing them all up, you're jumbling them up so that any combination of the two words next to each other, that will capture your listing. So I'm going to walk you through exactly how I would add tags for this listing. I'm going to copy and paste the title into here as a starting point, just so I don't have to keep scrolling back up. So you can't have inches, but I would do 3.5 inch metallic silver, because you can only add so many characters. See, 20 characters. Metallic silver flower, rose, silver flower, silver party decor, silver wedding, because I have party decor, silver party decor, I want party decor silver. And then wedding decor silver. Don't worry about capitals, just go quickly. Decor silver wedding. We're mixing up all the combinations. Wedding bouquet. How about silver bouquet and then bouquet silver. Metallic party decor. That would be an important one. Metallic silver decor. Good. Silver decor would be important. Publish. So now we are going to talk about pricing and variations. So I want you to utilize pricing and variations to your advantage. This is all about site merchandising. Etsy gives you the tools to have variations. This actually can be really difficult depending on if you have your own website, depending on what platform you're using to create variations and different price options. That's actually sometimes an added cost to even incorporate that option. Utilize the price and variation options that Etsy lets you use to your advantage. So there will be an entirely separate module about pricing for profitability, but this right now is about how to create pricing within your listings. It's about just jumping in, getting our feet wet and putting some pricing out there, getting some variations in there. We can perfect our pricing strategy in that pricing module. If you have a variation with a lower price point than what most people are going to purchase in your listing, then customers are going to see that lower price point on the search results page, and it might help you get more customers to click into your shop. For example, a 12-inch size of whatever you offer, let's say that's $19.99, and you have a 20-inch size under your size variations, that's $49.99. And let's say the listing photo is of the bigger one, but customers are going to see that price point of $19.99 on the search results page because Etsy always puts the cheapest price in the listing forward. And they don't even put a range of the pricing, so they just put the cheapest pricing forward. And then when the customer clicks in, they're going to see that the size that they preferred, maybe they thought they liked the one in the photo that's bigger, that the one that they had in mind more is more expensive, and they see that within the size variation drop-down menu. We have to be cautious because with this strategy, it is important to have that lower price point item in the variation drop-down at least somewhat related to the item that they think they will get at that price when they click in. So it has to make sense when they click on the listing photo, and you don't want them to feel deceived. That's the main point of this. So use this to your advantage, but don't abuse it. Like for example, do not sell fine jewelry. Maybe this is a $700 ring, and then you have the ring box listed separately within the listing. Maybe you have a variation titled items, and then they could buy the ring box separately for $5, and then the ring for $700. When the customer is scrolling on the page of rings, they're going to see $5 under your ring, and they're going to click in thinking that ring might be $5, and then they'll realize it's $700. That's just going to make people really mad. They might not click into any of your other listings if they see other listings that are a similar style photo or they think it's your shop. You're going to make people mad and you're going to turn people away. That's abusing it. What are components of variation? We want to make sure to adjust the quantity available of these variations if it's applicable. So if you only have 5 of the red available and you have 20 of the blue, like make sure that you don't have a blanket quantity available. Make sure you adjust the quantity, especially if your listing photo is the most popular color and you might be like running low on that. Make sure that you adjust the quantity. You can adjust the price, select the quantity button, and make sure each variation has the appropriate accurate quantity. Too many variations, that is going to create analysis paralysis and indecision for customers. So your goal here is to give them choice, but you want to give them an easy choice. You want to give them an easy decision. This decision is, do you want ketchup or mustard? This decision is not what restaurant should we go to today for lunch. You keep it simple, you make it an easy choice, but give them option. An option is value for the Etsy customer. Linking your photos to variations, we talked about that. That's going to be really important for size or color options. So if you have variations of sizing or coloring, make sure you link the photo to the correct variation. This is going to help you avoid cases from Etsy customers who say they thought they were getting the size or the color in the listing photo, since when they clicked the variation photo, the photo didn't change when they ordered. It just shows the main listing photo. So let's say your main listing photo is of a 4-foot tall mirror, and they bought a mirror that was 6 inches tall. From your variations, you have a 6-inch size. They are seeing, they click the button 6 inches, but the listing photo doesn't change. Now, if you had linked photos to your variations, then it would have changed when they clicked 6-inch mirror. The main photo would change to the 6-inch mirror. So they would see that they're getting the smaller size. This is only helpful for you if you can link variations. Because also when they purchase, on their receipt from Etsy and in their previous order history, they're going to see the main listing photo as the item they purchased. So it reinforces in their mind, they think they're getting the big one, even though they clicked the cheapest, smallest one you have. But if you do link your photos to the variations, then in their order history and in the receipt email that they get from Etsy when they order, the picture of the item is going to be the smaller one. So it just reinforces that they ordered the smaller one. It's just about setting expectations so that they know what's coming in the mail and that there's no surprises.